Hello, Crocodile Hunter Dundee here. Today, I'm not here to tell you about my amazing arm wrestle with the rhinoceros or how I took down that tiger. Today, I'm here to talk to you about a fundamental piece of our society, an establishment whose offspring have gone throughout the world and sustained the finances that keep our universe together. No, not the pizza joint, the Lost Downtown High School. But we're gonna go in and see how the organisms that exist within this establishment feel about their dying habitat.
I don't want the school to move at all. I don't like it. The shorter bus ride. It just sucks that when they move out to Royal Oaks, like, they're probably not even going to name the high school Moncton High. So for those who always wanted to go to Moncton High, they're going to be so disappointed.
And my family has been coming here for many, many years, and personally it won't affect me because I'll be gone, but I think that the high school moving is very, very unfortunate because we've made a tradition here, and now that it's gone, it's not even going to be in Moncton. We can't even call it Moncton High, so personally I think it should not happen.
It seems that the organisms that inhabit this ecology are stationed in a series of cells throughout the day. These cells are where they remain until a series of bird calls tell them when to move and move on to another cell for a station. I think we've found the brain of the council building. I think this is where the real decision making takes place. I feel a lot of leadership energy. Let's go check it out.
So I basically think that moving Moncton High could be a good idea if it was in a different place. I don't like where it's going, so from where it's going, I don't like the idea at all, because I like this school where it is.
So I'm against Moncton High moving to Royal Oaks because at the moment I am currently involved in many student activities and I also have a job. I actually walk to my job after rugby practice, and that'd be made nearly impossible if we were to be in Royal Oaks. I also, after work, walk to my mom's work. So if I were in Royal Oaks, I wouldn't be walking anywhere and I likely wouldn't be able to participate in all the things that I do. So basically how I feel about the school is that even though that we're all grads, I feel that this whole situation will blow over in 10, 15 years, because really it doesn't matter where you are. If you're still a school community, that's all that matters.
Okay, I think that Moncton High moving is actually a really good idea because Royal Oaks isn't that far away and it's still going to be the same school and we're all going to still have the same spirit. Even as long as this building isn't demolished, I think everything will be fine.
So what's the situation with this fine dying specimen you got here? I don't really know here, but I'm so glad you asked that question. Okay, so what's happening is the developer of the new Moncton High School that's going out in Royal Oaks has requested from the municipality that the city extend its boundaries so that it encompasses the new area. This new area, where it seems like a harmless request that's just going to make the city pay for plumbing and piping up over there, it could actually show the city's support of the move. And that's where the controversy is coming from. And how do the organisms that live within it feel about this?
I think the move is stupid.
My precious!
Well, we made a Facebook group called No More Silent Nights, and we're trying to get people to post and say how they feel about it, you know, just so we can get a feel of what student voice is on this topic. So, have you talked to any of them? All you seem to be doing are saying words. Well, we've tried to get student opinion, but I mean, it's pretty hard to get students to talk. And I don't think it's a fair accusation to say that all we're doing is talking, because we're doing a lot more than talking. And I mean, given the square root of a hypotenuse triangle, we're taking the right method to approach this situation.
I see that no one's asked me how I feel about the school being moved.
I'm just gonna go ask the students. To get the opinion of these rare specimens of what's happening to their dying habitat, we'll have to get disguised as one of them.
I'm ready to go.
I think that Moncton High is a school of history, and families send their kids here because for generations and generations they have graduated from the school, and that's what Moncton High is about. And I don't think that switching a school is going to fix anything.
And it's nowhere near where anybody lives. Yeah, like I get to drive to school, and so like how would I get there in the morning? Because that's like 20 minutes farther out. It's still really far from where I live, so I don't understand.
Isn't Royal Oaks a retirement home?
Well, if this happened like 10, 15 years ago, everyone at Moncton High would have never met each other because the different middle schools would be going to different high schools. So I never would have met a lot of my friends, like me.
This here is an ancient structure from the medieval decades. And what they do is they bring the cult members inside and they'd see how long their endurance was by making them make mildly entertaining films. For usually more than 15 minutes, these children would have to sit and endure this crucial form of torture. But eventually, kids would act out, and anyone that did would be sentenced to places, unbeknownst to the rest. The vice principal's office. We're not gonna stay in here either. This here is a medieval torture chamber. It's been excellently preserved. What they do is they take the new recruits and make them run in circles and circles and circles until some of them die. And those that survived were allowed to join the cult. They called these new recruits Grade 9s, and the torture chamber, the gym.
I'm ambivalent. As long as I learn, I don't care where I do learn.
Right. I am neutral about wherever the school goes.
Like Miss Finney said, Moncton High School isn't made up of the walls that surround it, but by the people that are in it. So no matter where Moncton High will be, it'll always be Moncton High. So it can move anywhere.
I think it's really illogical to move Moncton High all the way out to Royal Oaks because it's nowhere near downtown, and that's the area that it services.
There's a good chance that I might move to Toronto if the school moves.
I feel like it's a bad idea, and I think that the students should have a better say in what goes on, and that Royal Oaks just isn't where we're...
Well, Barbara Jane, there seems to be a general consensus among the students in the building that this school needs a new home. The question is where, and is Royal Oaks the right choice?
Thank you, Crocodile Dundee, for bringing us that very interesting story. I'm just going to ask you some questions now. For example, what can students do to get their opinion out on what's happening with their school?
Well, Barbara Jean, what students can do is they can join the Facebook group, or they can leave a comment on the Facebook group. Just a TBH video is all they're asking for. But most importantly, the students can show up to the forum on the 19th, on Monday, at City Hall, and watch and say how they feel.
Is it recording?
No.
Lines are, this here is a,
Isn't it redo it?
Because, like, well, exactly.
It's far too outside of the influence of...
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you feel.
Oh, whatever I feel about the school. All right.
Wait, I'm not.
Pause. Okay, push pause. Pause.
Wait, go.
Right now.
Okay, it's eating my batteries.
You guys go. It's recording, go!
Go.
Ready? Go.
Get my shirt.
Go.
Now go.
Okay. Well, Barbara Jean. Barbara Jean is in your name.
Go. You wrote the lines.
What are the lines?
Go.
Because you're gonna have to
Go.
go backwards.
Can students do about this?
Go.
Hold on, I need to look at the script.
Go ahead.
I really like it.
Okay, now it's recording.
How do you know? How'd you do it?
She just, oh my god.
What did you press?